Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dan with Senior E-Bike Nation. Hey, listen, we're going to be doing a just a ride up to the food box, blessing box. Short ride today, maybe 6 to 8 miles is all it's going to be tonight. But I really wanted to get out and ride this this Buzz Centris one more time, and then next week we'll be doing a full review on it as far as range test, pedal assist levels, and things of that nature, comfort. So we'll be doing that next week once we get out. But I wanted to do one more ride on it tonight, and then we'll review it next week. Again, this bike is very inexpensive for an e-bike, and I will tell you what, at the price point they have this bike at $799, it is a great choice for a bike at that price range. Now, with that said, it doesn't have all the great quality parts on it as far as shifters. Doesn't have hydraulic brakes. It does have front suspension, which is surprising in a bike at that price point. But I'll tell you, I rode it probably 25 miles already, and this bike has got plenty of pep. For a 500 watt motor and a 48 volt battery, I think it's 10.8 amp hours. And I have ridden other bikes with mechanical brakes. None of them have compared to what these brakes are for mechanical brakes. So I highly encourage seniors or anybody else that wants a bike at a very affordable price range, and they even have a 2-year warranty on this, I believe, the electronics on this bike, and that's just kind of unheard of for a bike at this price point to have that kind of warranty on their electronics. And the frame's an aluminum frame, and I think they have that guaranteed for 10 years. But I'll put all the link down in the description box for the bike. But yeah, I really believe this one hits the mark. Now, with that said, I still haven't figured out how to do it, and I'm going to go on to some chat boxes and see if I can figure this out. This throttle on this bike will not engage until you start pedaling. That is the only downside of this bike that I see, and that's a biggie. Now, I did de-restrict the bike. Instead of doing 20 mile an hour on throttle or pedal assist, I have de-restricted it to do 28 mile an hour now. That's in the settings, and it's very simple. So yeah, I did do that. I overrid the speed on it. So now I can do 28 mile an hour like the rest of my bikes. So I'm really, really happy about that. So yeah, we're going to put it through a little bit of paces this evening. Going up to the blessing box, see what it does. So we'll jump on the bike trail right up here. But yeah, I even took it down to some e-bike friends of mine that they have a bunch of e-bikes too that live close to me, and they both rode this and they really liked it. And what's ironic, this company, I think United Motors owns Buzz bikes, and they also own a bunch of other bike brands, including Huffy. Huffy was a big name back in the 50s and the 60s, which was out at Dayton, Ohio here. And Buzz Bikes headquarters are down in Miamisburg, Ohio, which is just a suburb of Dayton. I was surprised to hear that and see that. While I'm riding here, I want to mention these mirrors. Richard down at e-bike reviews and adventures down in Florida recommended these mirrors. So I went on his channel and I ordered the mirrors so he could get a little commission off of those. But I'll tell you, I love these mirrors as far as bar-end mirrors more than any I've had yet. I like how they set up, the profile of them. So yeah, it's doing really well. You like my backpack I mounted on the front? I'm in pedal assist 5 now, and I'm doing 23 miles an hour, and this thing will do about 28. Up to 24 miles an hour pretty easily. And as I mentioned, the motor is very quiet on this bike. You're hearing the tires more than you are anything. And again, this is a 20-inch by 4-inch step-through folding bike and a fat tire bike as well. So they sent me this bike to review actually by mistake. They were supposed to send me the trike, but they sent me the Centris. So he told me they're going to still want me to review the trike, so they're going to send that to me, and told me to keep this bike as well. So I want to thank Buzz for that. And I really appreciate them doing that for me. But I'll tell you, you don't hear a thing out of these brakes. They are extremely quiet. And plenty of stopping power as well. So yeah, we're going to stop here at the Blessing Box. We're going to drop a couple things off here, and then I'm going to turn around and we're going to go back the other way on the trail. So yeah, I'm going to see if I can turn the bike around and just open this up and put it in, because I've got my phone plugged in. So again, we're at the Blessing Box here. Little free pantry. Take what you need, donate what you can, feed the creek. And we're going to put a couple of canned goods that I got in my little basket up here. And that's going to be what we're going to give this time around. Got some other green beans in there, and I'm going to put some spinach in there as well, and some corn. So that'll help restock it a little bit. Oh, it's pretty hot out here. It's probably 90 degrees, so I'm going to take a drink here. I didn't bring my coffee today. I brought some energy drink. So yeah, let's head on back the other way. And I'll probably take the other way home today. I'm going to take the detour with the new bike entry they put into the bike path, since they were doing about a year's worth of construction up there. So they closed this trail to where I normally go, but they built a new ramp onto the bike path, and that's the way I'll be going back. I don't know why I keep feeling like this is Saturday. Of course, I'm retired, so days kind of run together now. Had to do a little running this afternoon. I take my wife to get a medical test and all the normal stuff you do when you get older. I'll probably get out and ride this weekend for sure. But I really just wanted to get out and ride it one more time as a test. And then the first of the week, we'll put it through its paces. But I'm going to tell you, for $799, this bike is worth every dime. It really reminds me of the Rusher Komoda. It's built just like it. The frame itself is really similar. And the Rusher Komoda battery fits perfectly down in the down tube of this bike. So now I've got an interchangeable battery I can use on this bike as well if I want to go for distance. So I'll be taking the extra battery Monday when we get out and do the review on this. So if I want to take it on a 50-mile ride, I can probably do that. And I just may do that Monday if it's a nice day. As you can see, I'm cruising along at 24 miles an hour very easily. This bike performs as well as any 20-inch fat tire bike I got, from what I can tell. Now, longevity on 100 miles, 200 miles, we'll see what it does there. Because you know the old adage, you get what you pay for. But sometimes you can be surprised you just get a better product. And keep in mind, this bike is built in America. Not all the parts come from here. They're sent from around the world. But they built this bike right here in the country. There's only a few bike companies out there can say that. And this bike promotes that on their website. Excuse me. But these mirrors are really good mirrors that Richard recommended. I'm really liking these mirrors. They've got a tint to them to where they're not really bright. As you can see, I'm cruising along at 26, almost 27 miles an hour right now. We've come down 1 bar, so that's kind of normal. We'll drop it down to pedal assist 3 because I'll be going through some neighborhoods here, and so I don't want to be going really fast. Sign's still closed, 275 days. It's supposed to be like November before they're going to open that back up again. So we'll take the detour. I'm starting to get a lot more people watching my channel now. I'm getting a lot more views on my videos and subscribers, so I'm happy about that. So thank you for all you folks that have done that. I really try to put out good material. So yeah, we got a lot of videos coming up here. And again, I got new bikes coming in as well. A couple for sure I know is coming in. So stay tuned to the channel for new stuff coming in. I've got new merchandise I still need to review for Rock Brothers. And I've already done some reviews for Giddy Up on their seats. And I'm reaching out to some other seat companies, maybe Cloud9 and a couple other ones I'm going to reach out to see if they can send me some merch to review for you guys. I did notice since I de-restricted the speed on this thing, I'm not getting the battery longevity as I was. And we've only come about 4.3 miles. And it seems like we've used almost half the battery, but I don't think that is correct. So we'll see what it does. Yeah, I bumped it down to about pedal assist too. We got some hills and things here, so I'll be coasting down those. But yeah, so far the bike's handling really well. And I'm going downhill, and these brakes are really doing well for mechanical brakes. I can't complain at all. Yeah, when you're riding, it don't feel like it's 90 degrees out here at all. Detour out here takes you out to the main road, and then we'll follow the detour probably half a mile on the main road. Then we'll get back out on the bike path. It's kind of a nice little detour here because it gives you something else to see. Now, when Caleb's with me, we ride a whole lot of different places, as you noticed. It is so different when I'm with him. I think I'm going to take the sidewalk right here, and then we'll get back up on the main road. There's so much traffic. This is Friday evening, and we've got a lot of traffic out here. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and ride the sidewalk up here, and then we'll try to avoid as much as this road as we can. Just not real safe on a Friday evening at 5 o'clock traffic to do that. Yeah, we'll just kind of follow the school here a little bit. Actually, when you get up here, I'll probably even walk my bike across the intersection. This is a really heavily driven intersection here, so we're going to be on the safe side and walk across. So we'll do that, and I'll hit the walk signal and wait on it. We'll walk across the rest of it. I heard something on one of my YouTube channels I watched that the president's getting ready to send about 3,000 reserve troops over to Europe, which they said all along we would never have boots on the ground, but I guess that's not true. Of course, we've had 2 years of this now. I don't believe what any politician says anymore. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, conservative, or liberal. I don't believe any of it. I just do what I can do myself and prepare as far as prepping and preparedness, and Lord knows these e-bikes might be a fortune someday if we need a mode of transportation. But anyway, I don't want to talk about too much politics. I want to talk about the bike, what I enjoy doing. And we finally got the walk here. I'm going to ride across this little long intersection here, so. I was able to stay on the sidewalk pretty much the whole way to get up to the bike trail up here, so let's do that. And we'll hop back on the bike trail right here. Get out of danger's way. There we go. Not one of the safer places you want to ride, that's for sure. But yeah, let me know what you guys are riding now as far as e-bikes. I'd like to know. I'm going to absolutely promote this e-bike. From what I've seen so far, and in about 40 miles of riding, it is definitely a winner for $799. How you doing? As they say, I think it's a keeper. Much cooler back in here, that's for sure. I'd like again to give some shout outs to some channel influencers on e-bikes. Shout out to Richard down at E-Bikes Reviews and Adventures down in Florida. Hop over and see his channel. It's a really, really good channel. Russ's Ride up in Chicago is another one. Really good content. Both of them are quite a bit bigger than I am as far as subscribers go, but I really like watching their stuff. And there's some others out there. But you know, being in the e-bike community, I try to watch as many channels as I can find. And there are a ton of them on YouTube, believe me. I'm just one of many. But this channel is primarily dedicated to seniors and people with disabilities. But yeah, you know, with my age, I'll be 72 in November. I feel like I'm 25 out here riding right now. It is so much fun. On your left. There's the detour right there that goes the other way. Now we're back to territory that I recognize very easily. There's the building over there with all the graffiti. They got some nice murals over there. Them people do a really good job. There's some talented artists do that stuff. Yeah, I got to get them pedals going to get this thing to start taking off. That throttle, I'm gonna see if I can fix that. That throttle does not work at a stop. I got a feeling there's got to be some settings in there to change that. But I'll be trying to figure that stuff out. It looks like we may have come about 3.4 miles, something like that. Not sure exactly what it is. I think I reset the tripometer on it. Actually, it's showing 6.6 miles. That's actually might be about right. I was looking at some other settings on that 3.4. It is 6.7 miles. So we'll probably get around 8 miles time we get done. About what I thought, maybe a little more. Got to get back home, watch some baseball. My wife and I love to watch the Reds. We got a first place team right now, and it's really exciting for us. It's unusual. We haven't won a World Series since 1990. That's the year we went wire to wire. But we both love to sit there and watch baseball. I get so mad at him sometimes, I'll yell at the TV, and my wife looks at me and says, "Why are you getting so upset? You can't change any of that." But yeah, I'm a sports fan. Love to watch pro football. Of course, love the Bengals. They're my favorite team here local, of course. High State Buckeye fan, especially in football. Boy, I haven't been on this bike trail in a while, especially since they changed everything here. As far as the detours, the person's waiting on me and this bike just don't want to go and on the pedal assist too much. I got to figure this thing out. I do not like that throttle not be able to get you across an intersection. But what do you expect for $799? Can't have everything, I guess. But at that price point on this bike, yeah, I could see him selling him a lot of these bikes. I'm really interested to get the trike in to see what it'll do. I'm hopefully going to be able to get my wife out to ride. And she don't want to try a step through or a cruiser. She is willing to try a trike. So I really want to thank Buzz for sending that to me, because that's allowing her to get out with me. Now, she won't want me to video her too much, and I get that, so. But yeah, we're going to try to get it out on the trails for sure. It's supposedly got a 20-mile-an-hour range on it. I mean, yeah, 20 mile, not an hour, 20-mile range. And it's got a mid-drive motor. I think the motor's a 350. I'm not positive, but it is going to be a mid-drive motor. And that's kind of unusual on a trike as well. I'm not sure when they're going to ship on that. I have not got confirmation on that yet. But I'll let you guys know once we get that in, because I really want to review that and get out and ride it. But yeah, the seat is not the most comfortable on this bike, but that's a minor thing you can change out. Now, I'm riding it fine, I mean, because I've rode so much. My rear end, I call it, I got a dreaded disease, they call it no acetol. And I really need a little bigger seat, but I'm doing fine on this. The bigger you're up, the harder that's going to be on these skinny seats, for sure. Yeah, I'm cruising along at 22 mile an hour very easily. I have noticed I've used more battery since I changed those settings. Somebody put a new privacy fence up back here. It looks nice. I haven't been down here in probably 3 weeks on this trail. But we'll stop the video right up here, and then once I get to the house, I'll turn it back on and give you my final thoughts. But for security and safety reasons, I don't tape all the way to my house. I think you guys understand that.